Hello, welcome back to Kawsar Technologies. I'm Kawsar. In today's session, we want to create another new project in Java Swing. As you can see, we have a professional and unique Flipkart application. The card has two parts. One is the front end and another is the back end. In the front side, we want to display image, name and department. And when user over the mouse, we want to display details information. In the backend side, we want to display name, phone number, email, and department. You can integrate these cards in many projects like student system, employee management system, library management system, and this application is responsive. When I want to resize the form, as you can see, now in each row display 4 cards. I want to resize that. And now in each row display only 2 cards. That is good. Anyway, let's implement this project using Java Swing step by step. And here we will create a new Java project. Here we will select Java application. Thereafter we want to enter name for the project. For example, Flip Card Project. Okay, the project is created. Thereafter we want to open our website. Okay, this is our website, Love to Programming. And here you can go to More. Here we have Java Swing UI Design and Applications. Click on that. That is good. Thereafter, we have Modern Flipkart in Java Swing. You want to click on that. Okay, in this web page, we have essential and important code that can be used to create a unique and professional flip card in Java Swing. And here is the complete description about the card. You can read the website step by step. And for now, I want to skip the description. Okay? And here we have a flip card class. First, we want to create that class. Let's copy the name of that class. And here in the project, we want to create a package. For example, custom controls. So the package is created. After that, we want to create a class. For example, Flipkart. We want to finish the class. That is good. After that, we want to copy all the code from my website. Here is the complete code. We want to copy. And here, we want to paste that code. That is good. And here we have an error. Why? That is because we created Flipkart class inside the default package. We want to remove from that and we want to create inside custom controls. Simple, drag and drop here. That is good. The error is gone. Thereafter, we want to create another class. And here, we have another class. We have Modern Scrollbar UI class. And that class is responsible to create a custom and modern scrollbar in Java Swing. We want to copy the name. And here, inside the custom controls package, we want to create a new class. Finish. Thereafter, we want to copy the source code. And we want to paste inside that class. Let's save that. After that, we want to switch back to the website. And here we have wrap layout class. And that class is responsible to arrange components in rows with responsive natures. That is good. We want to copy the name. And here inside the custom controls package, we want to create a new class. Let's finish that. Okay, hereafter we want to copy the source code also. and here you want to paste that code. Okay, the project is ready. Thereafter you want to clean and build the project. Okay, thereafter you want to create a JFrame class. You want to create a new JFrame, for example, card app. So the JFrame is created. Let's resize that. And here you want to drag and drop JPanel. You want to resize that. Okay, let's add some properties. First, you want to change the variable name. For example, panel container. Thereafter, you want to right click on that, go to properties, and here you want to change background color to white. Okay, after that, you want to create a folder, for example, images, and in this folder, you want to store all the images. Let's copy the images from the computer directory. Here we have different images. Select all, and we want to copy all the images, and we want to paste inside the images folder. Okay, thereafter, what you want to do? You want to switch back to the source code, and inside the constructor, you want to write a code. And here first you want to set layout for the panel container. We have a panel container. You want to use set layout function. Thereafter, we have wrap layout. We want to use that layout. Simple. You want to create an object, new wrap layout, and here we want to use flow layout. Simple. Flow layout dot left, and we want to pass margin or space 15 pixel and also 15 pixel. So hereafter we have images inside that folder. We have different images. We want to load that images. Simple. And here you can use image class. We have image. You want to import that class. Import javax.swing.image. We don't have image inside that, but we need image icon also. We want to import that. Thereafter, we want to import java.awt.image class. That is good. And here we want to define variable based on that images. Simple. For example, img ahmad equals new image icon, and here we want to get images from the resources. Simple. You want to use get class method dot get resource method, and here you can pass resources. We have images folder, then we have ahmad.jpg, and then we want to call get image method. Why? Okay, and here you want to call the method dot get image method. That is good. Okay, as you can see here we have different images like John, Ubaidullah, Rana, Ali, Default, Fatima, and Khan. We want to copy the same code for different images. Let's copy that, and here we want to paste several times. We have different images. Okay, thereafter we want to change only the variable name. We have John, img John, and here you want to change image name to John, and then we have img Ubaid, and here you want to change name of the variable also. Thereafter we have img Rana, and here you want to change Rana. Thereafter we have Ali, and here you want to change Ali. After that we have default, sorry, default is the keyword, img default, and here we want to change default. Okay, after that we have Fatima, sorry, img Fatima, and here we want to change this into Fatima. We want to copy another image, and here, okay, we have Khan. We want to write Khan image, and here we want to change the variable name also. Here we want to use img Ali. Okay, the images are ready. Thereafter, what we want to do? We want to create different flip card. Simple. We have panel container, and we want to use add method, and here inside that class we have constructor flip card. Let's copy that, and here you want to create an object new flip card, and here you can pass person name, string phone, string email address, string department, and images. Okay, first we have Ahmad. Here you want to enter a name, for example Ahmad, Ahmadi, and thereafter you want to enter phone number. For example, you want to enter 077777, and here you want to enter email address, for example ahmad@example.com. okay, sorry, thereafter we have department. For example IT department, and then we have image. We have already defined the images. We want to copy that name, and here we want to paste that. Okay, this can create first card. Thereafter we want to hide that to see the full code, and we want to copy the same code, and here we want to paste several times. Thereafter we want to change only the name, and here we have John. We want to set to John, and we want to set, for example, John Smith, and here instead of that we want to write another number, and here we want to set this, and for example we want to set finance department. Okay, thereafter for saving some time, I want to skip the video, and I want to replace all the data based on the images. So we created different flip card based on the images. Let's run the application to see the result. As you can see, different cards are created, and each card has two parts. One is the back, another is the front. In the front we displayed image, name, and department. When a user over the mouse, it displays the back part. In the back part, we displayed the complete detailed information like name, phone number, email, department. That is good. When I mouse over to another card, I display the back part. That is good. Okay, thereafter we want to add a scroll bar, because now we can see only the one row card and we don't see another row card. We want to add a scroll bar to see all the cards. Let's close the application, and here we want to write a code to add scroll bar. Simple. You want to create jscroll pane. For example, scroll equals new jscroll pane, and here we want to use that overloaded version. Here we want to add parent component panel container because we want to add scroll to panel container. Let's copy that name. So after that, we want to add vertical scroll bar and horizontal scroll bar. Simple. jscroll pane dot. Here we have different constraint values and we want to use, for example, vertical as needed, and we want to add horizontal also. Simple. jscroll pane dot, and here you want to use horizontal never. That is good. Okay, thereafter we want to change this scroll bar into modern scroll bar because here we have a class. Modern scroll bar. We want to add that. Simple. We have scroll dot get vertical scroll bar dot set UI, and here you want to add a custom scroll bar. Simple. New. We have a class. Modern scroll bar. You want to add that. Modern scroll bar UI. Let's add increment unit also. Simple. Scroll dot get vertical scroll bar, and then you want to use dot set unit method, unit increment method, and here you can pass integer value, for example 16. You can pass any value, there is no problem. And after that you want to set border to null. Simple. Scroll dot set border null border. That is good. After that we want to add some properties to panel container. Simple. Panel container dot set preferred size null, and then you want to add another property, panel container dot set minimize null. Let's add maximize size also. Simple. Panel container dot set maximize size null, and thereafter you want to add a background color. Panel dot set background color set background color. You want to set this into white. Okay, we have white constraint. So after that you want to write a code to make card responsive, because when the form is resized we will set cards in row in correct manner. For that we want to add viewport. Simple. We have scroll dot get viewport. We have a method viewport to get the viewport. Then we want to add component listener, and here you want to register component adapter. Simple. New java.awt.event.component adapter. Inside that we will override component resized method. Simple. Override. We have public void. We have a method component resized, and here you want to write java.awt.event.component event. The method is overridden, and here we have an error. Identifier expected. Okay, here you want to add a name, for example event. That is good. Let's adjust that also. And here you want to make the panel width same as the viewport. Simple. For that you want to define dimension. We have dimension. For example d equals scroll dot get viewport dot get viewport dot get size method. We want to call that method. This can make panel width same as the viewport. After that, you want to add the dimension size to panel container. Simple. Panel container dot set size. We have a method set size of D. And then you want to refresh user interface. For that, you want to use panel container dot revalidate method. Okay, after that, you want to set scroll. You want to set the scroll here. Set content pane, and here you want to add scroll variable. And finally, you want to refresh panel container also. Here you want to use panel container dot revalidate method, and we have panel container dot repaint method. Okay, the code is completed. Hereafter, we want to run the application to see the result. As you can see, the scroll bar is added. Here we have a nice and custom scroll bar. You can visit all the cards. And user can resize the panel. The card can automatically adjust in rows. That is good. As you can see, in the first row we have 5 cards, and in the second row we have 3 cards. Let's resize the form, and here you want to resize so small to display only 2 cards in row. As you can see, all the cards displayed in row manner correctly. That is good. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comment. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And one thing you remember, in our next video session, we want to load data from the database. Because now we displayed a static data. Instead of that, we want to display data from the database. That means we want to connect this application with MySQL database, and we want to display all the data from the database. That is enough for today. Have a good day. See you in the next one.